All right, everybody. Good morning and welcome back to the Market Open. Market is opening in just about 30 seconds. It is good to see everybody. Hopefully, you had a great holiday. I am recovering currently from a cold. So I'm excited to see how this market goes. We're back in action again. We're going to talk some trades. Let's see how this market is going to be opening up for us this morning after being closed for 3 days. Let's see what we get for a volume here to start off the market open at 9:30 in the morning, Eastern time, of course. Look at that. Oh, big red candle to start the day off. Not a good start, actually. A lot of selling pressure. It's going to be interesting to see how this market is going to react based off of being green for 8 weeks straight. And right now, again, maybe the market's starting to think about that and be like, ooh, probably not. So we shall wait and see how that is going to go. Turn on my music a little bit. So S&P opens at 0.09% up on the day. Isn't too bad, actually. Interesting to see what the candles are going to look like for the volume and everything. Looks like we got some trades going on here right now. We got DraftKings is up. Robinhood is coming back down a little bit, which is great for me. If you saw my Instagram at Fridge Financials, of course, opened up a trade on Robinhood recently. That's what we like to see. Xpeng is doing great so far, which is awesome to see. Spot's getting a little bit of pressure from the green, looks like so far. Again, it's Happy Tuesday. It's a short week for the market. This week and next week are the short weeks for the market. 4 days this week and 4 days next week as well. Let's see what the market's going to be doing here. Again, Xpeng up 2%. Oof. Getting a lot of push. Let's see what's going on with Tesla already early on. Because again, obviously Tesla's my biggest holding right now by far. And that's a little green candle there to start the day off with Tesla, which is great. Again, up 1%. Not too shabby for Tesla stock. Let's see if there's any pull Yahoo Finance while I have some time. Oh, look at that, Robinhood. You know, I'm kind of glad I opened that one up. So as we get more and more into the trades, I'll be talking more about what my thought process is, what my position is, and what I'm thinking about doing for my positions. Again, all this is not financial advice, of course. Xpeng, we've gotten a great bounce off of that support line, it looks like. DraftKings is down already. Wow, look at that. Nice little. That's all right. No big deal for me. Let's go back to SPY. See what's going on with the SPY chart here. Let's go back to the 1 minute chart. So SPY, we had that like push in the green open, a little bit of a sell-off. Maybe they're taking profits possibly. Not really quite sure. For all the recent support from the channel, guys, obviously thank you so much. As you can see, we're at 36 subscribers now, which is absolutely fantastic. We were at like 31 or 32 last time I streamed. So the fact that we got 4 more subscribers is absolutely fantastic, and got more content for you guys coming out. So thank you so much for hanging around the whole time here. Yeah, the markets are just opening up, but I'm already looking at. Oh yeah, no, this Robinhood's not updating yet. Not updating just yet, unfortunately for Robinhood. Big push in the green now still. Looking like we might have a nice push at the open. We'll see what happens here. Get out of here. Again, I'll walk you through my positions, let you know what's going on in my positions as we go through more and more of the trading days here. So far, nothing crazy being sold off except for crypto. It looks like crypto's gotten a huge hit recently. If you take a look at coin market cap, you can see we had quite a little bit of a hit in the last 24 hours. 2% down Bitcoin, almost 2% Ethereum. The Solana run up has been absolutely insane. Like, look at that. That's just the last month. I had Solana too for a little while. Then I kind of sold out of it, but I had it when it was down like $20. But you know, It's one of those riskier investments that you're not really sure what's going to do with it. But there's the run up on Solana has been 900% for the year. That's insanity. Bitcoin having 110 days out, speculating April of 2024. There's a lot of hype around cryptocurrencies right now. A lot of hype around it. All right, let's go back to the charts. Getting a big push right now into the green. DraftKings is pulling back a little bit. Oh, there's that some selling pressure finally. Let's take a look and see what happens to the selling pressure. Yeah, there's nothing really. Neo's up 5%. Oh my goodness gracious. Interesting. Neo's up 5%. Loving that. But yeah, as you see, that was getting up to that $9 resistance line right there. If it hits $9 again today in the middle of the day and it goes back down, then there's your sell off right there. There's your resistance. This is a huge resistance line. It's hit now. Retest, 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 retesting it again. See if it breaks that $9 mark. I'm curious to see what's going to happen with that one. Yeah, Robinhood's really an interesting one for sure for me. I kind of just was looking at what it was doing, didn't really like it, like what the pattern was doing, so I kind of went against it for a little bit. And SPY is up. It's insane, like this market. In this market here, we've rallied 8 weeks straight in the green. 8 weeks in a row in the green for this market. Let's see if we can close up. I could even do 9. I don't know the longest one it is, but imagine we do like 9, 10 in a row. Look at that. You get a little bit of that red, and then people just buy right back up again. It's very interesting. So there's a red again. Let's see what the pressure's going to be doing here. You're waiting to see a little bit of that like red volume to see if anything's going to break. You have no idea. And of course, if you're watching this, maybe watching it back, whatever it possibly could be, and you're not subscribed to the channel, feel free to consider subscribing. It is free of charge, of course. I'm doing this because I love to do it, not because I have to, and I love it so much. We got one red candle. It's insanity. Again, as we're getting ready for the New Year's here, we got some, always looking to have some big goals set up for New Year's for resolutions and everything like that. Some big things coming to the YouTube channel hopefully the next year, so I'm excited for it. So you guys can follow along on the channel. Thank you so much for doing so. We're gonna be going some places. I'm looking to see if there's anything going on in the market. Nothing crazy. I mean, the crypto is going off a lot. What's going on with Carnival? But what's crazy with Carnival is that I had this mapped out from a previous high, and it went right through it again. So there's your retest. So it's like 19 on the 1950 mark is where you're having that like, you had a little bit of resistance up here, slows back down, comes back up, touches it again. Like 20 is like the resistance that you're not going to get from it. Xpeng's up 4%. Dude, I hit this trade on the dot. I got in right here on Xpeng. Right there. I'll put a nice little vertical line so I know how awesome I am. Just kidding. But I got in like right here on Xpeng. And I bet for it to not go below, I think it was 1250. So in case you watched my recent video about options trading and how I'm selling options and buying options here. So essentially, again, I'm using my analysis, my chart analysis and everything else. I'm looking to see what I'm doing here. And I went through on my last YouTube video, which I can show you what it looks like. It's absolutely fantastic. Let me show you. This one right here. 64 views. Killing it. Thank you guys for the support, of course. I talked about Xpeng and about how to open up a position on Xpeng. And I actually opened one up on Friday right before market close. Funny enough. So I opened up one on XPeng right before the market closed. It was right here, literally at like 5 minutes before the close. I got home from what did I do on Friday? Oh, I went out to eat for the holidays break for us at school. So got home at like 3 o'clock, watched the chart a little bit, watched it come down a little bit more. Open position right here before the bell closed, and I basically was saying, I'm gonna bet that XPeng won't go below 1250, which is like right here. I'm gonna have to change this line up a little bit. Where is it? There's a way to change it actually. Oh, there you go. 12. This is, my OCD. So I opened up this position right here at 1250 in hopes of a bounce right here. And look at that. I got a huge bounce right now. This one was a $41 premium in like a month, which I think would have paid out like I think I posted it on my Instagram as well. Let me tell you, I wrote the numbers out again. Again, of course, you follow me on Instagram. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Fridge Financials. So my most recent post, if you haven't seen it already, what are you doing? The XPeng one I opened up would have given me 3.39% return in a month, which again is like 30% over the year. And so far, this thing is the max I can get is 41. I wonder what I'm getting already from this thing. I wonder if Tesla just like sold off or something. I'm already about $12 on it. And Tesla's coming down a little bit. Looks like on my Robinhood portfolio. Uh, yeah, I mean, yeah. So XPeng I'm already up $12 out of 41 total. XPeng I'm already up 30% in one day of the total, whatever you want to call it, which is actually really, really, impressive to say the least. So I love that. Oh, Neo's getting really close to that. I want to know what I want to see if Neo breaks through this. Oh, it briefly did. Look at that. So Neo stock right now looks like. Let me see if I can. Let me change up my screen a little bit here. There, that's a lot better. So Neo's sitting right at that $9 mark. If it rejects $9 again, might not be a bad time to open up some spreads against Neo. Let's see what it does, though. Of course. What's the market looking like right now? Green at 0.2, 0.21. Again, like you see, like the few that want to pull it back, just there's not enough volume pulling it back. There's a lot more green than red. Sometimes maybe people can pull it back which they want to. Tesla is oh my look at that, 250. It was like two. It was right up here, and then this is just people just taking money out at this point. The end of the year is always a bit of a tough one because people are either selling off stocks for losses to take taxes off, or they're putting more money into the market, because of Santa Claus rally, quote unquote. So it's interesting how like you get a little bit of a rally up and then just sold everything right back off, and nothing happened. Yeah, Carnival Cruise Line. Sirius XM isn't really doing much for me right now. Like, I don't know if I want to open a position on Sirius XM. I don't mind trading it, but it's like in between these two right now. I really don't like when it's in between those. 'Cause I'm not really getting much out of that. Like, I need it to basically be down here somewhere or whatever, and it's just not doing that for anything. Palantir's up 1%. Penn Gaming 1%. GM Robinhood at $13 even. So my Robinhood position was essentially an 8% return on like $300. So it'd be like $24 in I think like 2 weeks. Not this week, but the next week, I think. And I saw that there was a lot. It looks like there's a lot of fighting around $13 mark here, which is why I wanted to make sure really, so I bet against it to not go to 14.50. So this is my break even right here. This is my, my wave the white flag marker right here. And right now, like you see, it's like fighting at like 13 like on the dot. It's like fighting around it the whole time. 1 minute one isn't that good. Let me look at the 5 minute one. Yeah, it's just been kind of just like fighting around like 13. So which is fine by me. Like I'm cool with it. The more and more the stock fights at $13, the more and more I get more money from it. So it's awesome. DraftKings one is holding up nicely. I'm not worried about this one at all. I still have, I think, some premium left to collect on this one. Max for me is 68. And I think this one right now is like 40 something. So I'm still missing like 20 bucks, which I still want to grab at some point. It's at 43. So I'm still missing like 25 bucks on DraftKings. This one expires next week. I might roll this out. Let's take a look here. Yeah, Robinhood is. Yeah, Robinhood's basically at zero, which is fine. My probability. Let's take a look at what I'm sitting at. These advertisements that are nutty. Let me get out of this for now. I'm just trying to wait and see what's going on with the market here. Like, yeah, it's just a straight up rally day. Yeah, and there's no sign of any kind of pushing back. So let's go back to my options profit calculator. Let me show you what I got it now. Oh, it's right here. I love that it saves it for me. It makes my life a lot easier. We'll do that. This is about what it was, I think, give or take. So right now it's sitting at 88% probability right now, this trade is. So 88% for 8.7% return in like in 2 weeks is absolutely insane. So again, as long as it doesn't go up to here, and even if it goes up to 14.50, I'm only down $6. Once it goes past that, I'm going to lose more and more money. But like I basically need to not rally up 13% in 8 days. Which is obviously anything's possible in the market, but 88% return now I'm pretty happy with that. Let's see what happens here. Are we gonna get a flush out? Like, are they gonna finally push us out? Or is it gonna just keep being pushing higher and higher? Only time will tell with these markets, man. That's why it's good to have money in different things, the markets, crypto a little bit, because crypto, you would have gotten a crap ton of money on crypto. I'm looking at putting some more money into crypto at the beginning of the year, I think. I think I'm gonna dollar cost average like 20 bucks a month into it or something. But just into like Ethereum and Bitcoin, that's it. Yeah, see, look, you get a little bit of that pushback and just nope. You got more and more volume pushing it higher and higher. I'm waiting to see that kind of like demo. Like, see how like Tesla like Tesla had that sell off, right? Like, this is what Tesla did. You could see the breakdown here with all the volume coming in and people selling off here. But with SPY, it's like it just keeps going. Break down a little bit, it gets pushed right back up to the higher. Breaks down a little bit again, push right back in the higher again. Like it's absolutely insane. What's QQQ trading at? Up 0.41. Same thing, big volume at the open, a little bit of soft pressure, then bought right back up again as you push higher. All these selling things. Look at that. Huge red. Again, red. Again. It's just making higher and higher highs, it looks like. Let's see what's going on the tickers on the side here. Ooh, Neo broke $7 or not $7. Neo's up 7%. It's broke the $9 mark again. Look at that. It's right at that $9 mark. Very interesting. Xpeng's up 3%, Rivian's up 2%, SoFi 1.3, Square 1%, JD 1%, PayPal 1%, Penn 1%, Palantir 0.6. Robinhood again up 0.31, which is fine. Again, Robinhood's trading right below It's trading right at $13 again. Like nothing is pushing Robinhood in a certain direction, which is great for me. I think what so here's what my logic was with Robinhood, right? With the Robinhood position here, let me zoom out for you guys to see what's going on here. When you have this big up push like this, you had to have what's called a consolidation. Like you can't just get this parabolic, just go to the moon and hope for the best kind of thing. You have to do what's called basically a consolidation. So right now I'm banking on to consolidate around here somewhere. This was your like all time high, or this is like one of your previous highs from before, mapped around here. So I'm looking for there to be a lot of consolidation on here before either it goes up again or goes back down again. In this consolidation period, as long as it's staying around there, I still maximize my returns. So I'm curious to see like what it's gonna do. Right now, it looks like it's just kind of like doing that consolidation period where it's starting to kind of cool off a little bit because you had this huge run up of like 50% in the last, yeah, 68% return. So you had that huge run up, it's gonna consolidate. It's like what happened here earlier. Right, look like down here to here, 60% return, consolidated, and then sold back down again. So if it follows this pattern here, if it consolidates around here again, great. I'll make my money and move on. If it consolidates and then crashes again, I make the money even faster. It's going to happen over, if you look at like any of the previous ones, when it has a huge rally like that, you get a huge rally here. Again, stocks can't only go up. This one was a 50% return, consolidated a little bit, sold back down again a little bit. So my luck is like hopefully like since it ran up again, it's gonna consolidate. It's gonna kind of like just trade sideways for a little bit, and then it's gonna sell off again a little bit later on, which it looks like it's doing so far for the day at least. No big deal for me. DraftKings again. I want to know if I should roll my DraftKings one. So here's my I don't want to say predicament because it's not really a predicament. Can I do a roll calculator on here or no? No, you can't roll on this. Looks like I don't know. I don't know what the heck that is. Do you know what I was looking at also? I was looking at Nike a little bit, and here's why. So Nike was trading. Obviously, this is back in COVID time, so it traded down to like $60. But then it hit a previous low of 82, and then it's another previous low of 88, and then it gapped down again. And right now, it's only like it's basically trading sideways because of um, a not like a rough earnings report, but essentially more of a um, the future guidance might be a little bit rough for the next coming months or year. I was looking at this, right? This is what I was thinking of. And I know this is like obviously none of this is financial advice, but this is what I was thinking about doing this morning. I was checking my Robinhood portfolio and I wanted to see what I could do for this one, right? Say I wanted to open up a spread against it to bet that it won't go like super, super low. If I wanted to go like a month out, I want to buy, say I want to buy a 75 and I want to rate an 80. Like, look at that. If you got $500 lying around, you want to make more than the S&P 500 on average. There's your trade right there, and it's at 93% right now. Isn't that insane? You can even, obviously you can go even, higher. You can do 80 and like an 85. Oh, that's weird how oh no, it's 80, 80 and 85. Look at that, 88% probability of Nike not going below $84 or 85. Basically, as long as Nike doesn't go below their 52-week low, it looks like. Oh, I guess, no, it is a 52-week low. Yeah, because this is where, yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. Basically, as long as it doesn't go below the 52-week low, which I don't think they will, which would be like down here, you're cashing in big. Cashing in an 88% probability of making 22% in one trade in the year. You can just set this trade once and then just walk away. And be like, yeah, I'm good. And that's it. And then you're good. Speaking of Nike, just got some selling pressure, it looked like. Ooh, look at that. Wow. Absolutely insanity. There's not really a lot trading. Again, Neo's over $9, which is, obviously a nice one for Neo. It might gain some support at $9 in a little. And like you have to wait and see what it does, obviously, in the next couple of days, but you never know. Xpeng's doing great. Rivian's doing fine. SoFi again is testing that. Look at that. It is testing that 9.8. Broke through, sold right back off again. There's a lot of resistance here, at least for the day, it looks like. So we'll see if it tests it again. We'll see what it does. Robinhood's getting a little bit of a breakout. Not a breakout, but a little bit of a little something something. A little bit of volume here. What's SPY doing? Oh, SPY's kind of called down a little bit. What is that volume? What else do we got here? Yeah, the Neo. Look at that. Retested it too at $9. You might have some support at $9 for Neo. Wow. The DraftKings is volume back up. SiriusXM, nobody cares, is doing whatever for me at this point. All the cryptos are. All the cryptos are taking some hits. But, it is what it is. Yeah, this Robinhood one, man. I'm curious to see what it's going to do. This one obviously has more risk involved to it because unlike the Xpeng one, where like I gotta just buy shares, this one I either lose money or make money basically. There's no like, oh, if it hits 14.50, then you get like you don't get shares. Like I close it and I lose money, and it is what it is. See what's going on here. Do. Yeah, so that's a great bounce right there at the $14 mark. I could have probably done a 13.50, but I give us a little bit of room for error. I think right now it puts me at. It's already up at 82%. It was at like 77 before. Now it's at 82 already. Love that. And again, this one is still making 30% a year if you really wanted to. Agency's up at $10. Well, look at that nice little. Yeah, so we get the nice little double top right there at Rivian. We'll see if it retests 30.24 again. Squares just going up to 81, looks like. No trend in sight for that one to stop. JD, PayPal is kind of doing whatever. Penn is trading between these two. Palantir is kind of what I wanted to get into looking at Palantir, but $17 again. Again, you want to get into with Palantir, you want to sell an option when you're looking at a negative day, not a green day. And this market, again, has been green the last 8 weeks. Let's check out those day trades in and see if you can make it work for you. Yeah, Robin's getting a little bit of that push up to that high of 13.45. Yeah, so again, like you look at these kind of stocks, like they're not really doing much. Kenvue I was curious about to see like, oh, maybe 21 is like that support or that resistance we're looking at. Because look at that, it touched it here, broke down, touched it here, broke down again, broke through, then broke back down again. So very interesting. Carnival Cruise. Uber would be an interesting one to look at. Looks like there's a lot of support at $60. I don't think Uber would be a bad one to look at. But again, it's in the green today, so a little bit of Chewy might retest 23. That'd be a nice little retest right here. If it comes back down. What's up, everybody? If you're tuning in the stream, welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. It's good to see people that are tuning in this channel, even if it's live or if it's not live. Obviously, if you are watching this back, make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you've already done so, and leave any financial questions you have in the comment section, right? In the live chat and the after chat, whatever it is you want to do. So if you're here and you're watching it, welcome. If you have any financial questions about things, looks like we're having a great green day in the market here so far. SPY at 0.22% on the day. There's been no signs really of it slowing down, which is, always good for the retirement accounts and everything else. If you have any questions, feel free to obviously leave in the chat. I'm always here if you have anything. So SPY is looking pretty good so far. If I sound a little bit off today, obviously I've been just getting over a cold a little bit. I've been sick the last couple of days, just in time for the holidays. Oh, here's a little bit of selling pressure here. Let's see what this does. I was going to see what happens when you get those big kind of soft candles like this, and like what the market will react to afterwards. Like, are people going to be taking their profits here now, trying to take the profits here? Are they seeing something in the market that no one else is seeing? I'm always curious to see like what those candles are going to be doing. If they're like big candles, small candles, does it matter or not? Again, we had a lot of volume in the green open here. We're going for 9 weeks straight in the green. So if you look at like the weekly calendar, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks, guys. We've been 8 weeks in the green for the S&P 500, shooting for 9 weeks. This is a shorter week too. These next 2 weeks are short weeks, so you might even get to 10 weeks of straight green. Which, if you look at like anything in the past, we had what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then a red week. 1, 2, yeah. So that's fine. I don't know when's the last time you had something like this? Would have been just a crazy rally with like no red weeks. Nothing, nothing, nothing. I'm looking to see if there's anything where we ever had like a rally like this. This one had a little bit, had a couple red like stall weeks. Again, it's like choppy in between everything else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, here we go. There's one right there at least. I might miss another one over here, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We had 9 weeks here. This is going back to January of 2019, though. Ah, man. It's very, very interesting, to say the least. There's always a saying, though. Like they always tell people, if other people are greedy, you shouldn't be greedy. If everyone's flipping to greed, you might be seeing a little bit of something happening as a result of it. Once everyone becomes really greedy with the market and puts a lot of money in the market, it's when people really start to like go the opposite direction. So it's definitely very, very interesting and very, very peculiar to figure out how that works for things. So let's take a look here, see what else is going on. Yeah, like I liked Palantir, but I mean, for Palantir, I didn't think it was a bad one, but I'm looking for it to go down a little bit closer to that $17 mark. Again, the major things with trading stocks every time is just understanding patterns and looking at historical reactions to the market and what happens as a result of this and what happens as a result of that, and like you can use it to kind of react again when something happens. You can't predict the market, but you react to the market. That's what someone has said before, and I've watched on YouTube for years, and I was like, that's probably the most accurate thing you could say is that you don't predict the market. You just react to whatever happens. Oh, look at that. Robinhood sold right back down again. See what I'm talking about? Like, look at this. It just it's trading right around like the 13. Look at it. It hit 13.12. Yes, on Friday, right up there. And then it's like a wall. There's like a wall right here at 13.12. This is the last couple of trading days. Again, guys, while I'm looking at the stocks I'm trading, one thing I'm focusing on. If you have any questions about things, obviously please let me know in the comment section. I'm always around. Again, hope you guys are enjoying the holidays. Again, we're on Christmas break for the week, so I get a nice little time to recuperate. And it's perfect time to get sick and to be out for the last couple of days. So, but we're back again, still trading stocks. Looking for some good returns. Looking to see how things are gonna go. Again, if you saw my Instagram, I did post a couple trades I did on Friday, and we shall see. I'll take a look at my Robinhood right now and see how it's looking. Oh, SiriusXM is green. Wow, look at that. A little bit of volume there. Look at that. Nice little bit of volume candles here. Love that. Oh, what's Tesla doing? I haven't even checked Tesla in a little bit. Again, the biggest holding in my portfolio right now. Not bad. Not too bad. I mean, again, they're up 0.85%. Let's see what's going on here. So my Robinhood trade is down $3. Oh no, $3. What am I gonna do? It's actually up on the day, which is funny enough. It was down $6, and now it's only down $3. So I'm actually up $3 in the day here, which is good because again, the point of this kind of trade here is it's all about the time. As more and more days go by, if you're just tuning into this, again, what I was talking about with the Robinhood one is that it's all about basically what is the stock doing. You had this big rally up, and then it consolidated. It traded sideways for like 2 weeks right here. Can I do a box around this? So you had this like consolidation period, like right here, it looks like. Nope. Try it again. Whoops. So you get this big rally up, then it consolidated like right there, and then it sold off. Here's what's happening again. You get that big rally up again, just like this one here. And now what I'm going to be, again, reacting to see is it going to trade in that consolidated period for a little bit more? If it trades sideways for the next 8 trading days, because we have 4 this week and 4 next week, as long as Robinhood is trading sideways and doesn't go to 14.50, I'm cashing 8% of my of my trade. Again, 8% in 2 weeks is S&P 500 return in a year. Why would you not? Right now, that trade is sitting. I think this trade is sitting at like 88% probability. So again, I'm using previous behavior to base off of what I'm gonna hopefully what's gonna happen here. But again, it's not a prediction. It's gonna be now like I'm gonna be reacting to it to see what's gonna happen. So for the next 4 trading days, today, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, I'm gonna be watching the trade. I'm gonna see what's gonna be happening. If we get this big influx of volume, I might just take a loss and call it a day and just cut it loose because my maximum loss on this trade is almost $300, and I don't want to get a maximum loss of $300. If it rallies up and I gotta sell it for like a $50 loss, $70 loss, whatever it is, then I'll do it. I'll take my loss. I'll cut my loss. I'll call it a day. So that's not even by reacting here. I'm now going to be hoping to see what's going to happen. I'm going to react to what the chart gives me. It's about the reaction time, not about just like, oh yeah, this is predicted because I can see the future. If I can see the future, I'd be buying the next GameStop stock or whatever. It's going to get rallied up 500% or whatever. Let's take a look, see what's else going on here in the market. So again, if you're just tuning in, again, crypto's having a little bit of a rough day. It looks like so far. Again, we can go back to CoinMarketCap and take a look and see what's going on with that one. Again, down almost 3% now for Bitcoin. This was like 2% a little while ago. Now it's down almost 2.5%, 2% for Ethereum, 6% for Solana. Solana's had the craziest run up of all of the cryptos right now, it looks like. So yeah, so I mean, looking at these ones again, you can look and see like we had a nice crypto run. Again, there's a lot of greed though. That's the thing always to be careful with investments is when there's a lot of greed in the market. Usually that means that again, like it says it right here. Look at that. It's likely a market correction is going to happen. Again, a correction is basically like the market's probably going to sell off a little bit for it. Um, so we'll have to wait and see what happens with that one, of course. But again, as long as Robinhood is just chilling here, like I'm chilling too. Like it's great, which looks like it kind of is. So look, this is the window that I just mapped out really quick. Just kind of, I wanted just to trade sideways, just trade around. I don't care. Go up a little bit, go down a little bit. Trade between here. I really don't care. As long as it's trading a little bit sideways, then it doesn't matter to me. Um, so cryptos are down. Carnival Cruise Line again had a huge. Any news come out on it? Deutsche Bank raises to 18 from 14. Yeah, it's still too high though. But so if you look at Carnival on the daily, nice little double top. Again, the thing is that it's all about looking at charts and looking at patterns, right? And see what it's doing, right? So right up here, you get this big rejection, and then we got to retest again, and it rejects it again. So it's forming this kind of like, visual of like people think that like this right here is like that's like the top that people should be, that's where people are taking the most profit, and they don't think it should trade higher than $20, which it was, obviously like before, even after the pandemic time, but it was trading way above that before that. Look at that, it was up at like $50, $70. So, another one to watch to see what it's doing. Again, if you're just tuning in, feel free to consider subscribing. Again, we hit 36 subscribers. We got 3 subscribers yesterday just by this itself on the video. If you haven't watched the video, of course, I know it's a shameless plug. This video is doing absolutely insane right now, which I can't thank you guys enough. Fellow Sports, 65 views in one day. That's more than this combined almost. This is 31, 42, 49. Yeah, so these 5 videos combined makes this video up right here. It's gonna be another trading video also going up on YouTube, probably tomorrow. I should be hopefully able to edit and upload it tomorrow and have that up there. So if you want to look for another trading video where you can trade with $100, you will see that one there as well. You can start trading options as low as $100, which is fantastic as well. Again, there's Robinhood, not really doing much, don't really care too much. Let's see what else is going on here. XPay again, loving the trade I hit on that one. Again, got it on Friday. My white is my break even line or my strike price. Bounced right off of this line right here. Can't make that up. And if you say, oh, you just drew that line in, I drew the line in a little while ago. You already see it in the video I just posted on Fridge Financials. It's actually in here. I showed my Robinhood account and everything. So the fact that XP's up 3% is 3.6% is absolutely awesome. Again, I'm killing that one. Rivian's up at 24. I want to see if it retests that 24.57 though. Let's see what it does. See what my portfolio is doing for the day here. So if Tesla is Tesla even up? It has to be up a lot, right? Oh, okay, yeah. Because usually, if you think about it, right, like Xpeng is in China electric vehicle, Rivian electric vehicle, Tesla electric vehicle, obviously, like and more. But if this is going up like these percents, then Tesla should be up too, and that it should be, right? Oh my God, what? Oh yeah, it's up 1.3. So DraftKings, I'm still short $22 on the premiums, which I still want to collect. XPay and get them up. I've already gotten 30% of my premium in one day. Not even a day, in like an hour. And then Robinhood, I'm down like $3, which is no big deal for me. I've made 5.82 in interest on Robinhood Gold, which pays for another month. Let's see what Neo's doing on the 5-minute chart. Oh, so look at that. So still doing pretty all right there. What about the 1 minute? Hover around the $9 mark. We'll see what's going on with that one. I saw a really cool article. What was it? Where was it? So I'll come back to market in a little bit here. 4 reasons to buy Coca-Cola stock like no tomorrow. That's a nice article. I'll have to read that one later. Why PayPal could have an amazing 2024. Nice. Where was it? I'm not even gonna find it now, am I? I'll have to go to Google for this. Humor. This is it right here. I thought this article was very, very. I don't want to say funny, but it makes sense if you think about it. This came out on Christmas Day, actually. CEOs should tell more jokes on earnings calls. Stocks tend to perform better when they do. The study finds. So CEOs could boost their company's share price by telling jokes, according to a paper published earlier this year. When managers use humor on earnings calls, stock market returns are more positive. Just 12% of earnings calls feature any comedy at all per the study. So everyone's super, super serious and super, super, just look at the numbers, look at the numbers. This is what we're doing, this is what we're doing. And there's no jokes to it. Um, Researchers used machine learning tools to analyze a sample of just under 12,000 earnings calls and found that when execs show a sense of humor, it can give their company's share price an immediate boost. So it's not like they did this with like five companies, they did it with 12,000 earnings reports. Managers use humor on earnings calls, stock market returns, and analyst forecast revisions, following the call more positive, primarily because of a muted response to negative earnings news. They talk about it where, you know why I knew about this? Because of this right here. Perhaps one CEO who could have learned something from February's study is Tesla's boss Elon Musk. The former Saturday Night Live host appeared decidedly downbeat on third quarter earnings call in October, warning about potential threats to the U.S. economy and saying that the EV maker had likely dug its own grave in Cybertruck, which led to a 13% sell-off in 2 days after that because he wasn't telling any jokes. So if you ever listen to an earnings call, again, earnings calls focus on what the company's doing, how they performed, what the future is for the company, the guidance, again, how it's going to do in the future. If they're not telling jokes, you might see a bad day in the market for the stock there. It makes sense though, right? Like if someone that's like your boss is like having a fun time and laughing about it, obviously, yeah, maybe he's not serious, but I feel like he wouldn't be as stressed out if he's telling jokes. But I thought that was a fun article to read. Let's see what's going on here. Let's go back to the SPY market. Let's see, or the SPY market, SPY chart. Yeah, so look at that. Like you watch like how this market is traded. Big green of the day, tiny bit of sell off right here, a little bit of selling pressure, more green. Nice. It's just been more and more green. Looks like it's a green day for everybody today. Typical green day for the market. Nothing really to open up with positions for here. Trying to see what's oh, what else is going on in the news here? Let's take a look. See what we can read up on and go back to the charts a little bit. Intel receives 3.2 billion from Israel for chip plant construction. I did hear about that. That's a huge deal for Intel. A lot of money coming into Intel partnering with Israel on that one. Holiday retail sales grow 3.1% down from prior year. Very interesting data there. S&P might be at all-time highs, which is always a good thing to see. Let's see what else is here. Anything else? Rate cuts. Retail sales. Okay, yep, we got it. Bristol Myers strikes 4.1 billion raised bio deal for targeted cancer therapies. They bought out that company, which is crazy. Anything else going on here? Rate cut bets strengthen. Yeah, the market's pricing in 6 rate cuts for next year. I thought the Fed right now is looking at like 3, but I was looking at like the market's trying to price in 6, trying to double what the Fed is thinking. The Apple thing is cool too. And if you're watching this, if you heard about the Apple Watch being pulling their Apple Watches off of the shelves because of a patent infringement. Update 7. Apple files appeal after Biden administration allows U.S. trade tribunals ban on Apple Watch imports. Very interesting. Let's see anything else going on in the market here. Yeah, we're gonna be getting at all-time highs. Oh, Japan's market edged higher. That's good for them. What does she buy? LY Corp. What in the heck is that? Kathy Wood last week made her first purchase of shares in LY Corp in over a year, indicating a possible shift toward more positive sentiment on the operator of Yahoo Japan, popular messaging app Line. I never even heard of these guys. Do they even trade on here? Oh, it's things. Oh, it's just. Uh, huh. Very interesting. I've never even heard of them. Crypto's going down a little bit more. Nice little bit of sell off there. It looks like. Here's Christmas Day. Everyone's hyped for Christmas, and then hey, you just lost your money. Woo! Um, love that. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens with cryptocurrencies in between now and January because at the end of January because everyone's getting hyped around the ETFs that'll be approved, like the Bitcoin ETFs and just the cryptocurrency ETFs that can be in general. And I'm wondering if it's going to be a everyone's buying now to sell later when it's announced, or everyone's buying now is going to take off even more in the future. Like only time will tell with that one, obviously. It's gonna be really interesting. Let's see how that plays out. So this is what I was looking at, right? So again, I showed this trade earlier, but I'm looking at possibly doing this trade again. Nike's trading at about flat, at 0.01%, right? Which obviously means you're not doing anything. So I was thinking about Nike, right? Nike took a huge hit, like a 10%. I think it was 10% loss right here. From there, yeah, like basically a 10% loss from there to there. So Nike took a huge loss in their market right now, like 10%, because of what they announced about their guidance for the future. And so this is the 52-week low right here. Sorry, I had to cough for a second. So this is the 52-week low right here at $88, around there. And if you wanted to trade Nike a year out, so a year out from now, if you want to trade Nike right now, a year out, you want to bet that it won't go below 85, which 85 it would be a all time or a 52-week low from right now, and also one of the lowest is probably traded out for the longest time, right? Like it rose up in here because Nike started really expanding and everything else. Again, it's a really solid company overall. I don't think there's anything wrong with Nike ever. But you wanted to be back down like way below. Like you're looking at I think it was like a 30% drop. If you are to trade this, what's up, anybody who's walking into the stream? It's good to see you guys. Welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys enjoyed the holiday. I'm recovering from a cold right now. So if you have any finance questions you have in the chat, please make sure to leave them down below. We're at 36 subscribers, which is absolutely fantastic. We had 3 subs yesterday. Was really happy about that. So if you wanted to bet that Nike wouldn't go below like 85, which I'm doing right here, you would make 22% of your return, and all you have to do for this whole year is just open the trade and just like watch it, just check in with it, see how it's doing. But you're looking at an 88% probability of this happening, which is absolutely insane. You're doubling the market return in just one trade. Obviously, you're not going to put all your eggs in one basket because why would you be like, oh, I'm going to drop like 15 grand on this? Like, if you don't have that money, then don't do it, obviously. But say you wanted to do, even like 5 contracts. 5 contracts you're betting $2,000 next loss. You make $460. You know, this is one of those things where again you're looking at a whole year out for a chart. Obviously, a whole year out There's a lot of time for things to happen. Anything can happen in a whole year period, especially for like Nike if something happens with it, whatever. But again, you're looking at a 22% return with 88% probability success. If I said, hey, you have a chance to double the average market return with an 88% chance of that happening, I feel like a lot of people would take that on. So I saw that and I was like, oh, it's always good to open the trades, like to open those kind of trades there when you have this kind of sell off that's happening right now. Like you had a huge sell off of 10%. This is asking for another 20% sell off, basically, on top of it. Which obviously a whole calendar year is a whole calendar year. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, a company like Nike, 21% sell off in a year. And the nice thing is that, like, say, let's update the range here. Let's go back to one because no, a lot of us here aren't trading with that much money, right? Say you had $500 to trade, which is fine. You have a $500 trade here. If Nike goes up 10%, it gets back to like this area right here of like 120 in the next like month or two. You've already made, you know, 12%. You've already made that profit, 13%. And then, just kind of goes from there. You could sell this off, in January. Say in January, say you have an unbelievable month in January, January 31st, unbelievable month for January for it to run. Boom, you hit 13% in a month. So you can always cash early if you need to. Don't feel like you can't. But again, this is how it is. Hello, Mr. Fridge. Happy holidays. What's up, Dave? Um, it's been rough, Dave. Been sick the last couple of days, but I'm here still to go in finance because I was excited for the market to open up, and obviously I love the stock market for whatever reason. I just love finance. So happy holidays to you too, as well, buddy. Hope you had some good time with the family the last couple of days. I did. I was powering through, taking some cold medicine on the way, but I powered through. What news you got for me? What news do I got for you? Crypto's down a lot. Not a lot, but down a couple percent. I'm sure Dogecoin is one of them. I know you're a big fan of Doge. Um, so Dogecoin is down about 1.4%, but Dogecoin last month is up 19%. Yeah, I heard you sure. Yeah, yeah, dude, it was a lot worse the other day. Trust me, it was definitely a lot worse before. Yeah, Dave, Doge is up 19% last month. So if you got in that Dogecoin, dude, at like 7 cents, you could have made 20% of your money really quick. That's one news thing I got for you. Crypto's been doing off the charts recently. For whatever reason, I mean, I think it's everyone's getting hyped around the ETF, having more funds going into cryptos and stuff, and how it's becoming more and more mainstream, I guess. Um, so news, I mean, yeah. So Dogecoin up 19% in the month. You can look at yeah, that's tough. I actually pulled. I didn't know you still had money crypto, Dave. I feel you though because I had money in Solana, Dave, and I converted it at like 25, and now it's at 112, which I can't believe that this run up for Solana is insane. 897% of Solana returned in a year. You look at these returns and you're just like, dang man, I should have gotten into this. Obviously you can't. It's hindsight, of course. Um, so Solana's up 897. What's Bitcoin up for the year? Solana's actually outpacing Bitcoin in terms of return. That's insane. Who would have thought? S&P is going to be on Lesk. Oh yeah, I mean, what's S&P doing? I do know there's a lot of hype around that. I mean, look at that Christmas time, nice little peak there. Happy holidays, and then sell off. Yeah, up 3% the last week. Not too bad. Up 3% the last week. It was actually up a lot more than that at 64, and then came back down a little bit. But for the year, again, even if you put money into XRP, you'd be up 75% a year. I think with a lot of the major stream cryptos, if you put money in the like again, this is what it is every single year though. People always look at the returns on crypto, like, oh, I should have gotten in this one, I should have gotten this one. Like I had, what's the one I had? I had XLM, Stellar Lumens. Again, even Stellar Lumens is up 70%. By the way, I will be in and out of the chat as I'm playing. Oh, nice. That's why he wanted to know if we were around. Oh, okay, okay. Justin got FIFA, of course he did. Uh, well, if Justin wants to relay any questions to you in the chat, obviously he can relay questions if he wants. If he has, I know he always has some financial questions. Chili's was another one I know. Oh, that one's down 18%. Wow, that was a good one for sure. Dave, I don't know if you saw the recent video. This recent video is popping off 65 views. Posted yesterday. It's a killer video, apparently. Let's see where we're at right now in the portfolio for the day. Portfolio, we are up $208. Tesla's up. DraftKings is up. Well, they're actually down the day. If I rolled this, what would happen? Yeah, I can see my screen now. I don't have my Robinhood open right now for you guys. Huh. Very interesting. Let's go back to the market here. So Nike's doing that still. Robinhood, like I said, just sitting around doing God knows what, which is fine. What else is going on here? Carnival Cruise Line is really selling off a little bit. Chewy's down. Marathon, Kenview. Uber's down a little bit. Oh wow, look at that. This thing's gonna retest and see what's going on with this. I am curious to see what's gonna happen. I got it marked out at 24.57. I want to know what this market's gonna do with this. It is going straight up for it. The more and more you draw lines in these charts, the more and more you're like, oh my god, like I'm actually like you start to realize more of like what to look for in a chart, and you realize like how like you could develop a pattern and develop things and historical returns and look at all those kind of things. It's really interesting. What's SPY doing? Yeah, SPY is just it's just running higher highs, higher highs, higher highs. Do 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 do. That's just nothing new. SPY's just doing its thing. We're gonna be running on if Dave, if you're listening to this, we're running on almost 9. We're going for a 9th straight green week in the market. Which hasn't happened, I think, since I went back and checked. It was like 2019. We had 9 straight green weeks. Just bonkers. Absolutely wild. What's SoFi doing? Oh, look at that. How interesting. Look at that. This line I've drawn out. See, this is why I always is like, you know what? I'm starting to learn these patterns. This line has been drawn out for a while, and it's amazing. It broke through that resistance, went right back below it, broke through, retested, came up again, broke through. Like that line is like spot on. I love that. Huh. That is absolute insanity. Same with the Neo one. Neo one, same thing. $9 is where you're looking at maybe trading now. I don't have any trades though, it looks like for right now. Let me pull up my. Hang on a second. Let me pull up my spreadsheet. Show you what I got working on right now. Alright. Stupid. All these Google security features are nuts. Alright, let me tell you. So these are the current trades I'm sitting at right now. So the blue ones I got open right now. I'm going to close those ones out. So Robinhood, DraftKings, and Xpeng. Right now, I'd be up a total of $305 in trading these. If the DraftKings one and Robinhood and Xpeng just go all the way to the expiration date, which they probably won't. But I'm looking at $305. I'm gonna do this a little over. I've been tracking them again for the last little over a month. So 300 a month, in trading options isn't too bad. Really hoping to see like nice returns for the portfolio. I closed out the Rivian one a while ago, so if I won Roku. Roku was a day trade only. Made $18 on that one. Can't argue that one. So yes, that's always a cool thing. What else is going on here? Yeah, it's just another Green Day here. just another Green Day, guys. You can't argue the Green Days in the markets. I'm trying to think about what else is going on here. Should the Intel part? There's not really much in the news right now. Besides that, that's alright though. Alright, well, crypto is still doing whatever. That greed is kind of. I don't know how I feel about that. What are these? Recently added. Oh, these gotta be fun to look at. Let's go down the rabbit hole of recently added cryptocurrencies. We have a Trump one. Love that. It's up 23%. Neat. Cat with hat. Lucky Cat. Matrix Chains. Small coin. Kimbo. A funny one. Koi Pond. That's a nice name for it. I like the logo too. Bonk Honey HNT Mobile Solana. Turtsat. Dude, I gotta look at these coin names more often. David, I hope you listen to this coin name here. Sonic Obama Lockheed Martin 69 Inu. It's a new crypto coin that was just added to the coin market cap. Down 44% last 24 hours. Sonic Obama Lockheed Martin 69 Inu. Great name. Christmas Pump, love that. Can I look at more of these? Oh, I need more of these, dude. I need more of these in my life. These are funny. Santa Christmas Inu. Oh, look at Lemon Terminal. Love that. What are the most visited? Grok Girl, Baby Grok, RichQuack.com. That's a coin. Eggdog, Scallop, Solana, Elon Xmas. Go win a trade. Bonk. There's a crypto called Bonk. Oh my god, I can't with these people. What's trending? Bonk is trending. Elon Xmas is trending. Barnbridge, no. Rats. Ordinals. Interesting. The fact that some of these coins have money behind it is actually just wild to me, but that's just me. What is the point of this? I'm curious what the point of this is. Wait, I'm sorry. What did I hear about? Dave, there's a coin. If you can, I don't know if you can see my screen. There's a coin right now that was made up. It's called the Sonic Obama Lockheed Martin 69 ENU coin. Right there, in the name. Love. What a phenomenal coin name this is. And the fact that there's money behind it is just wild to me. I don't care how much is behind it. The fact that there's anybody putting money into a Sonic Obama Lockheed Martin 69 ENU coin is beyond me. What a name. It's down to 80% from the high. Self-reported circulating supply because it's not a real coin. Sonic Obama Lockheed Martin 69 ENU is a zero-tax meme token on the Solana blockchain. Is there anything else about this thing I want to know? Like, what are you doing? If I want to invest, then like, what are we doing here? I can't find out about what it is. Okay, awesome. What a name. There's another one, Dave, that I just saw. Where is it? The reason they add a list is gotta be so funny to read sometimes. The Trump one, which is cool. Someone made a Trump coin. Oh yeah, there's actually things about it though. Operation MAGA, which is an acronym for Make America Great Again. MAGA currently consists of 3 AIV MVPs, minimum viable products. There's actually some actual things written behind this compared to the other one. This was made 5 hours ago, and it is. I don't get how people trade these kind of things, man. This one's got 2.8 million in market cap. Like, dude, I gotta make some. Lucky Cat. Do you want to trade cat with hat, Dave, as well? Great coin name. What's the about for this? It is seriously just a cat with a hat. I feel like this is becoming like Reddit based, like these coin market cap names. It is seriously just a cat with a hat. $980,000 in fully diluted market cap. Cat with a hat. I gotta come back on coin. I gotta read these coins more often. This one is Bonk Honey HNT Mobile. Dude, these coins are so funny. Christmas Pump is this one. Welcome to Christmas Pump, where festive vibes meet the world of crypto. We're a meme coin designed to spread holiday cheer during Christmas 2024. Join our community and let's make this festive season even more special together. Festive fun. Experience the joy of the holiday season through a unique and entertaining meme coin. Love that. Oh, there's a blue Kirby one? What in the heck? That's not a good explanation, though. Huh. Santa Christmas Inu. I think they'll just put the word Inu at the end of theirs and hope for the best. Something, 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 Inu. Like, why not? It's got $4,000 behind it. Blue Kirby? Hell yeah. Absolutely, dude. Why not? Turnt Sat. Omnicat. Koi Pond. What's trending? Or well, I like the most visited ones. What is this one? Grok Girl? $1.32 million market cap. I'm looking for the fun explanations and not just like the crappy ones that are like actually real things. Richquack.com. It has $84 million in market cap fully diluted. Oh my god. That's so much you could if you sold that. Oh, holy crap. Look at that spike. What even is this? Oh, it's just through yields. Oh. Eggdog. It's funny when some people write the explanations. Some of them are actually trying to make it sound like a legit crypto. Others are just like, it's whatever. Oh, dude. Eggdog is a token based off an internet meme, often of a 3D model that is of a dog that is shaped like an egg in many odd scenarios. First appearing in a video titled Meet Eggdog by YouTuber Zamzir on March 2nd, 2019. Including popular, many other Eggdog videos exist, like Eggdog Diner made on March 12th, 2019. Also by that. So, no use for it, just Eggdog, you know. I can't with this. Oh, XRP. XRP was like an actual. Now we're talking about like an actual coin now, and not BS anymore. It's down for the last day, up 3% in the last 7 days. W Eggdog, right? Last month has been about sideways. It looks like had a huge spike in the beginning of the December, and then it kind of sold off a little bit. But for the year, it's up 75%. So if you got into it early, you'd be up 75%. Oh my god! Imagine buying into like, oh my god! Imagine buying in when it was like less than a penny. You're up 10,000% all time. Oh, that's insane. So yeah, it looks like not doing too bad, Dave. Can't argue it. No, not too shabby. No, I mean I think this has been trading sideways. Maybe it looks like you might get into like maybe try to get in maybe like, if you want to go back into XRP, maybe on the 60 cent mark. So somebody has some kind of looks like it bounces at 60 cents multiple times. Not a bad thing. Maybe wait till it comes out a couple cents, maybe. I don't know. Crypto's always an interesting one though. Crypto is always one of the ones that you can't really know for sure off the top of your head. Oh my god, look at that, dude. Dude, it bounced right off of that. Almost exactly what I wanted it to do. Wow. That's crazy, dude. You look at these lines, and you're just like, wow. It's doing great. Yes, sir. Let Robinhood go down. I don't care. That's what I'm saying. Like with like these kind of trade here, it's not doing anything. Don't do anything. Just sit around. I don't really care. DraftKings. Yeah. So XRP not too bad. Um, and I gotta watch this more often. This is too funny for me. There's categories. Is there a meme? Oh, there's a meme category. Oh my goodness. Pepe coin, Floki coin, meme coin, baby Doge coin, Harry Potter, Obama Sonic 10 Inu. What are these names that people just come up with? What else do we have in here? Milady, meme coin. Dojalon Mars, yep. That's a huge one everybody likes. We've got Toshi, Wall Street memes. Pitbull, yeah. Bad idea AI. Pepe 2.0. There's Cum Rocket Cummies. That's the funniest one that they've ever seen in my life. Got wrecked. Doge Bonk. Loser Coin. Harry Potter, Obama Pac-Man. 8 Unu. This has to be the same guy, just making up random names. There has to be. There's no way that like everyone's making them just like this. Dog with hat. Let's go, Cum Rocket. Cum Rocket, dude. That's the funniest one they've ever seen in my life. Yeah, look, Harry Potter, Obama Wall Street bets 10 Inu. The pattern here. Refund coin. Harry Potter, Obama Inu. That's a good one. Guacamole. This is why people are like, oh, what? How do I get rich in crypto? Don't do this. Don't buy into these. Apes go bananas. This is what not to do. Okay, this is what not to do with crypto. What else is there? Pika Boss, Homer Simpson, Dog with Nunchucks. This is like a whole. He wrote like a 5-paragraph essay on this one. But the other guy that wrote Cat with Hat was nothing. Pig Finance. Imagine he made a video solely on Sonic Obama Lockheed Martin Inu. I think that's actually what it was, Dave. Right? Here's the next 100x coin. Sonic Obama Lockheed Martin Inu 69. Let's see anything else. The one's called Bald. That's a nice one. What else is there? Potato. It's a potato coin. What is this? Pep Gains. Right? It had to be generated by. Yeah, it would have to be. Someone made Cybertruck. I love that. That is so many tokens. Oh my god, someone made an Andrew Tate coin. Just says Tate. I can't. Tate token claimed to be a personal project that have undertaken to promote the values of financial freedom and independence that they stand for. Tate coin. Is an Andrew Tate coin. That's insane. What else is there? Star Wars has one. Elon Doge. This is a Jesus coin. Cat. Yeah, Harry Potter, Trump, Homer Simpson, 777, Inu. I think they're just yeah, I think it's the same person just making random ones. There's another one underneath there. XRP, Moon, Pepe, Inu, Homer Simpson, Baby Mean Coin. Oh my god, these are so stupid. And the fact that there's people buying it is just this is what crypto is not about. If you want me behind crypto, which for me there's times where I'm like, you know what, I think it's a good idea. But you have someone buying poo coin, like this is where not to put money into crypto. The Jerome Powell coin, oh, I love that. Another one. Joe Biden 2024 coin. Bart Simpson coin. President Ron DeSantis. Pikachu Inu. Okay. That's what I'm saying. I can't believe you are buying this. Like, why would you buy this? There's a derp coin if you want a derp one. Love that. Like, there's money behind this. Not a lot, but like the fact that anybody's like, imagine being like, I have some money in my paycheck. I'm gonna put some money in my investments. What are you buying? I'm buying poo coin. Poo poo. I saw XRP 2.0. Yep, that's a funny one too. NBA. Rock. It's a rock coin. This is so stupid. Raw Patrol. Inu. Okay. I could scroll here for like hours and just reading these stupid coins, and it would just be make my day. What else is there? Beagle Inu. Perry the BNB V2. Oh my god. Baby Shark Inu. I can't with people, dude. Beautiful Princess Disorder. Has some money behind it. Girlfriend. No, I can't. This dude hates Gary Gensler. That's for sure. Mr. Potato Token. Cheese. Okay. I love that. I love all of this. The thing is that like what it is with people is that they are just really hoping for like the next like Doge. This is what they're looking for. They're looking for like those like super cheap meme coins that are going to take off and do something productive, and like none of them ever do. But it's what people are doing. And it's like instead of putting money into this crap that has like nothing behind it, right? There's an unlimited supply of Doge, which means you can just keep making more and more of it. Like if you were to put money into crypto, like you would have to I would think putting it more into like Bitcoin or Ethereum. Like those are the ones that you put more money into investments and not those random name tokens that make no logical sense. Those are funny to read though. I gotta read those like every day now from now on. All right, let's go on with stocks here. Robinhood is back down again. Of course it is. Yeah, it's not doing anything with trades. It's just doing sideways, which is great. DraftKings not doing much. Wow, Neo just went right through that. Now they don't care. Dave, if you have any potential stocks you look at investing in or anything you want me to look at, let me know, of course. There's always gotta be idiots to pull their money. Yeah, I know, dude. I don't understand it. Like, it's the next big thing. It's the next big thing. Yeah, okay, buddy. It's not the next big thing. How do I become financially free? Don't put money into stupid coins like that. Start there. Go from there. What is Nike doing right now? Because I'm curious to see what Nike's doing. Oh, they're down. Very interesting. Huh. I wanted to see what the neither. I'll get rid of those. That's not really doing anything. Crypto's having a red day, which is fine. Ooh, Chewy's coming back down here. I was actually just about to ask how Nike was. Yeah, so I don't know if you heard my trade earlier. I was talking about Dave, right? So how about something there athletic? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Dave, this is what I was kind of talking about earlier. I don't know if it was before you came into the stream to listen and everything else, which again, obviously, thank you for coming by. It's always awesome to hear people that want to ask questions, right? Nike had really, really poor guidance coming in the future. They did really good on their earnings, but they had a really, really poor outlook in the future about their sales forecasts. Like an article over here, there's articles about it. Nike sold off like 11% that day from like up there. Yeah, so Nike's down about like 12%. So here, and again, this is not any kind of trade indicator for me personally, but for me, right? If you were to trade, if you had like $500 available, right? Which maybe you do, maybe you don't. Obviously, everybody's got a different amount of money, right? And this is me personally, but like this isn't even a bad trade for me to open up right now. If I was to bet on Nike to not go below this is their 52-week low. It was $88. Then it rallied up, and then da 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 da. And like it doesn't trade that low. So if you were to open up a trade against Nike to not go below like $85, this is all the math behind it, quote unquote. This right now is giving you a 22% return on your money and has an 88% chance of profitability. It's a whole year out, but you're basically betting that Nike won't drop another 20% in the year, which I don't see Nike dropping 20% in the year unless the whole market has a sell off. So I was looking at that possibly for Nike, especially because they're down right now on the day. Might not be a bad thing to open up a trade with. Again, you're looking at. I'm looking at trading things like a year out. This is a long term thing for a trade here. So I'm looking at that as a potential one. Maybe it's a good return on a year trade, and all you need is $500. All you need is $500 to open that up. $500, you make $92 back. You make about 20%. Can't argue that. What else is there? Adidas is another one. What is there? What is it? I'm trying to remember their tickers for that one. So if you want to go like long term and bet that like Nike won't go down lower, definitely not a bad one to think about. Oh, Adidas isn't on here anymore. All right. What else is there? Abercrombie and Fitch is still that. Holy crap! So Abercrombie and Fitch, that's not athletic wear, obviously, but I mean, when you think about clothing brands in general, what other athletic brands are there? Dave, if you have any other ones you want to name off the top of your head, I can take a look at them. I'm just thinking about clothing in general, but Abercrombie, man, is absolutely just murdering the year. This is their yearly candle right here. Dang, up 300%. Whew. All right, good for them. They put their name back on the map real quick, that's for sure. Yeah, so I mean, Nike's definitely one to look at. Is it a little bit of a bargain? Possibly. Like I said, it's down, like $15, so you have a discount on that one for sure. Like I said, in terms of like athletic stuff that's not, like clothing and like athletic stuff isn't like sports betting. I like DraftKings still. I see them only going up and up from here. Price target maintained with a $50 per share, which would be nice. Also look at Penn Gaming is another gambling for sports, athletic stuff as well. Pepsi, I know Pepsi does Gatorade, so Pepsi's up 0.25. I've always liked Pepsi as a company. I feel like you can't argue Pepsi as a company because they're just how's Penn looking? Yeah, Penn is kind of like trading between. Are they doing ESPN? Are they? I didn't know about that, Dave. Actually, maybe they are. Oh, they're the ones that partnered with ESPN to do the ESPN Bet stuff. 'Cause I do remember hearing about the ESPN Bet stuff, but I didn't know exactly who it was that they were doing it with. But they're trading between 23 and 26 right now. I'm looking at. Could be a good trade. Again, I'm looking for it to come back down to like 23, maybe before doing anything else around there. All kind of just depends. They're down. Oh, they're basically trading like flat for the day. They haven't really done much. I think ESPN either bought them or doing a partnership. Oh, I think I do remember hearing about something about that. But they're not doing. I mean, they're trading right between. Yeah, I mean they're trading right between there. Nothing crazy. Not too bad though. Let's take a look. Can I even do a? So I can do with Penn on this one. I mean, even that's not that bad. Obviously, need $2,000 to put into it, but not too bad. You can definitely look at selling Penn possibly at 23. Yeah, like right at 23. Yeah, not a bad one. Also, I mean, I'm thinking that maybe I'm gonna see if it comes back down to 23. I think right now it's kind of trading in between these channels a little bit. So I kind of like to map out. And again, they're not going to be exact channels every time. I kind of map out to see like where is it trading a lot between. It's like between these two, comes down a little bit, went down a little bit lower. Now it's in this channel again. It's kind of following this previous pattern here. It looks like where it's going up and down between these two. So I'm waiting to see if it kind of makes a move to one side or the other side to see what happens with that one. Um, what's Xpin doing? Xpin I thought was a good trade right now, which is great. These trades are not doing too bad. XP I'm up like 10%. Or I'm up like not 10%. I think I'm up like 20% overall already. which is awesome. He's having a green day. Yeah, but I think definitely like Penn is. I'm looking at Penn at like 23 something, like around the $23 mark, around here between like 23.8 and like 23 by itself. And I'm looking at DraftKings around again like 34. And they just got up. They got maintained to a $50 share. So technically, they're saying it's still undervalued by like 15 bucks. I think sports betting, no matter what, no matter who it is, I don't think FanDuel is publicly traded, but I think sports betting in general is just going to be like the future. I think it's going to be a lot of money there. Same thing with like like the lottery numbers always are like your winning lottery prizes are always higher and higher because more and more people are buying into it. I think more and more people want to make money and get rich quick, quote unquote, which is where they go to casinos, gambling, sports betting, those kind of things. So I think DraftKings and Penn definitely might be some good ones for the future for sports. What's the overall market looking like right now? Up point two. Oh, I had a little bit of a pullback. It looks like. Yeah, got a little bit of a pullback there. A little bit of some red. What is Tesla doing? Oh boy, it is going right back up to that marker again. Going right back up to my break even for Tesla, which is great. Can't argue that one. I'm looking at also that like Chewy isn't that bad. Right to that $23 mark. What would that look like? If I was to go, say, a couple weeks out. Well, that's I have to go a little bit. Let's go like 22. Even that's still pretty good. And a 21. 86%. Annual return of 28.7%. I always look at the annual returns for the best one, but that's pretty good. I think if people just understand options trading more appropriately, I think there's definitely some money to be made here. Instead of people just betting for it to go up and hope for the best and just throwing a dart at a dartboard, I think if people actually do the research, I think it's gonna be a lot better for everybody for trading options. But I don't think a lot of people think of that, for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. It's a numbers game, like everything else. You get the numbers, man, like it's a whole different ball game. You think there's any particular stocks that you've come across lately that you think are undervalued? Uh, hmm, it's a great question. Look at my list here, because again, these are all the ones I want to own. Um, I think SoFi is going to be having a good year. That's one of them for sure. I think SoFi is going to have a really good year. I think because now with loans coming back into play and everything like that, I think SoFi is going to do really well. Um, could be undervalued. I mean, I'm looking at a lot of ones I like. Even the ones I own in my portfolio, like Apple. I think Apple's overvalued. Like I wouldn't put more money in Apple right now. But that's just me. Um, hmm. I think that's a little bit of that is a little bit of a harder question right now because the market is so green that like companies that I thought might have been undervalued are now just like I don't know. I don't know if that's a good one to get into or not, Like it's one of those things like I like PayPal for sure for long term. I think PayPal is definitely one of the undervalued ones. I think, digital payments, Venmo, whatever it is, PayPal is going to be taking over that one. I think PayPal's got a lot of room to run. And if you look at like where they were trading at before, like dude, they were trading at like $300 at one point. They were way up here. Obviously, that was before. That was pandemic hit like right here, and then everyone went digital, and it went through the roof. Um, but I think PayPal now, this at where it's trading right now, I think PayPal is probably a little bit more undervalued for sure. I think the future of PayPal is going to do good for this year. Yeah. So it's tough, right? It's always tough to find the undervalued one sometimes when you're already in like a market where it's like just a super hot market, like over and over again. Like if you're looking at just investing money, Dave, I would just say just put in SPY and call it a day. Just throw money into this fund here, and then you're just chilling. Year over year, month over month, day over day, you're just chilling in this fund right here. Individual ones though, for sure, like PayPal. I think PayPal's a really, really I think PayPal's a little bit undervalued right now from where it was at before. For sure. I think I still think DraftKings. I keep talking about DraftKings. I still think they're a little bit undervalued from what I feel like it's going to go in the future. Um, Uber, I want to say is undervalued, but they had a huge rally up being in the now they got like promoted to the S&P 500. But Uber definitely I think has some room to grow still. Anything else on this list? Rivian, I would have said, but now it's getting back up to those higher values here. Like I got Rivian down to like 15 or 16, then yeah, I thought it would be, and again, obviously it is. So it's tough in the market sometimes with this kind of thing. Always tough. I can't believe Rivian hit that value though. That's crazy to me. What are we looking at for a 0.65 on the day? Let's see if there's anything going on with my portfolio. Yeah, my Robinhood trade isn't really doing much, which is great. I don't want it to do much, to be honest. Oh, it's back at 30. This is what I'm saying is that like I'm looking at this and like it's been just trading sideways. Do 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 do. Last 2 days, even last 3 days, it's traded sideways. And this is what I mean by like if you trade options efficiently and effectively, like you can learn like what the pattern's going to be doing. And right now it's doing the same thing. It's just fluctuating at $13. It's trading between these two values here, which is fine. It can go down more, great. If it goes up, great. Like you look to see what patterns charts are doing. You know, I'm looking to see a little bit more of a consolidation here, and then my break even's up here. Right now, I'm just chilling, and I only have 7 trading days left because we have today. After today, we have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Markets closed on Monday for New Year's, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, like 7 days after today of trading left for this option. I'm telling you, I made like $300 this month and just trading that, which is crazy to me. Anything else going on here? Neil's come back down a little bit. So far, yeah. Yeah, I mean, nothing really crazy in the market. I'll have to live stream again and open up some trades probably. I'll take a look and see. But again, just another green day in the market. SPY's not really doing much. But yeah, Dave, if you want to get back into just investing things over and over again, you can just put money into this fund here. Again, this fund is just ridiculous. Just whoosh, put money in S&P 500, tracks all the 500 companies. It'll never go broke. Just rises up over time. This thing's returned to like I don't know, a crap ton, 1,000% return. Obviously in like 30 years, but it's always good to start with the basics. Like I got money in in this fund here. I got money in Tesla. I got money in trading options. I'm doing a little bit of everything right now to see what's going on with it. But it's an insane time. I'm hoping to finish the year in the green. Because we got just this week and that's it. Because Monday is New Year's. I think the market's closed on New Year's for that one. So we only have 4 trading days left. So if I finish in the green for the year, I'll be happy with it. Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, dude. Absolutely. That's awesome, man. That's an awesome New Year's resolution to have, for sure. And my hope is that if that's what your goal is, dude, and you want help along the way, like my goal is just to keep growing the channel more and more. My goal is to push it harder and to just we got new things coming 2024. A lot more new things coming into play. I don't want to spoil it yet, obviously, because it's still in the works. But we have some new things coming into the channel, which is gonna be awesome for content. Um, and yeah, I think it's more of just like once you start to have that goal of I want to be financially smart, I want to make more money, I want to save more money, I want to invest more money, you know, then everything else will just come over time. What my advice would probably be would be just like between now and like Monday, figure out, you know, think about where your starting point is. I have this much money, I have this much money, I have this much in loans, I have this much in my whatever. Track out how much money you have, and then set yourself a goal for the next year. It's like, okay, if I have, $5,000 in this, I want to have, 15,000 by this year or whatever. Those kind of financial goals. Even if you don't hit them though, you still see that growth because if you just say, "Oh, I don't need a goal. I'm just gonna grow it," like you won't actually grow it. You have that goal visually set. When I first started investing, I was like, my goal is to have 10,000 in my account, 15,000 in my account, whatever. And then I hit that goal. I did another year, then I did another year, then I did another year. So you set those goals, you write them out like on paper, on a spreadsheet, whatever, and you track it like month over month, year over year. Like you see a lot more growth take off. Like my long term goal is by 30, 'cause I'm 28 right now, so I got 2 years left. My long term goal, which is like 2 years out from now, by 30, I want to have 100,000 net worth by 30. Right now I'm at like 64, 65. So my goal is to push to $100,000 net worth before it, like by the time I hit 30 years old, and then go from there. So that's my long term goal. My next year's goal is gonna be like maybe to hit like 80,000 or whatever it is. So you set yourself those little shorter term goals to be like a little better long term for sure. But this channel right here is gonna be hopefully like the one to help bring it forth some of those, investments, what to do, you know, buying a car, whatever it is, passive income, stocks I'm looking at, things I'm doing. It's a grind together, dude. It's, you'll never be alone with financial goals, that's for sure. Unless my channel gets banned, of course, which would be funny, but I don't know why it would. Oh, XP's kind of cooled off a little bit. That's all right. Oh, they have a Neo day. That's also why Neo's up 9%. I didn't know that was even a thing. It's like they have a Tesla day, they have a Neo day too. Would have thought? Since there's anything else going on in the markets here. Oh my god, I keep doing that. Oh wow, look at that. It is going that value again. See if it breaks it. That's insane. Ah, man. It's always nice to be back in the markets. I hate to say it, but I always like to watch this kind of stuff. What happened here? Let me read this since we're talking about Neo. Neo gave shoppers a glimpse of the ET9, which is described as a smart electric exclusive flagship, one that will set the purchaser back about $112,000. Jeez! Four seater with each seat designed in its own space. The pictures make it look like a first class on an airplane. To be delivered first during the first 3 months of 2025, but that hasn't stopped the stuff. What is it called? An Eve 18. What does it even look like? What in the heck? Oh, that thing is kind of sick. This thing is kind of sick. That's why it's $112,000. Huh. Look at that. Looks nice. Hmm. All right, guys. So we're hitting the 2 hour mark. So I think that's gonna be the time because I'm still recovering from being sick a little bit. So I think we might just call it a stream for now. I know it's tough, right, Dave? That's a cool car, man. Thank you guys so much for watching and sitting around for the first 2 hours back. Again, hopefully I'm feeling better next couple of days. We'll be back live again. I'll make sure to put it out so you will know. Make sure to turn on the bell notifications, everything else. Uh, Again, if you haven't watched this video yet, thank you for all the support. Make sure you watch the video. It's a really cool thing about trading stocks on Robinhood. Feel free to watch it. Um, and be on the lookout for another video probably post up tomorrow on more trading options. So if you made this far, thank you so much for subscribing and watching it. W stream, bro. Of course, Dave, all the time. Before later, yeah, dude. Let me know. I'll put it in the chat later. Yeah, we'll play some later. You guys have a great day. Um, make some more money in the markets. I'll let you know on Instagram if you don't follow me on Instagram, of course. Make sure you do so. Any updates on my trades. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will be feeling better hopefully soon, and I will see you guys next time.